department store. The occasional job turns up, such as attending the Los Angeles Food Fair, not noticeably lucrative, but easy to do, and a good chance for me to pick up one or two prospective clients. The phone call I had received in Los Angeles came in a richly rounded voice. Van Lynn said that I had been recommended to him by a mutual acquaintance in London, Franklin Bardo, a lawyer with whom I had done a mercifully small amount of business. Would I, Van Lynn asked, like to stop in New Orleans for a couple of days and fulfill a simple mission? It would only take a few hours, and all expenses paid, of course. The Big Easy happened to be one of the few major culinary cities in the civilized world I had not visited, and the suggestion had a certain lure. While talking on the phone, my elbow rested on a copy of the Los Angeles Times, showing floods in London after days of torrential rain, and predicting that worse was yet to come. I made a decision. The decision was, naturally, not an immediate agreement. It was a decision only to stop in New Orleans and have the job explained. Van Lynn said he preferred to do that in person rather than on the phone, so that even if I declined to take the job, I would have a free stopover in New Orleans. He added in a persuasive courtroom tone that he could not contemplate a refusal on my part. So, naturally, I said yes to the first part, and, happy to hear about the job and consider it, to the second part. Eric Van Lynn proposed lunch at the prestigious Arnaud's restaurant, which I certainly knew by reputation. So here we were after a superb meal, and Van Lynn was using all his legal training to cinch the deal. "It's not a difficult task, as I told you," Van Lynn continued. He leaned his bulk back in a big chair that the restaurant had had built with sufficient strength to support those diners who had eaten too much of their food. "This book auction is a major event and is always well attended. You'll meet a lot of very nice people and have an agreeable day." Books are a bit out of my line. People call me the gourmet detective because— Yes, you explained that. But this isn't a matter of merely buying a book. We could get anyone to do that. It's the contents of the book that we are concerned about. The book probably sounds authentic to 99 out of 100. You're the 100th. You're an expert who can verify that the recipes are exactly what they purport to be. There must be chefs by the dozen in New Orleans who can tell you if recipes in a cookbook are genuine, I protested. Was there just the least hesitation in Van Lynn's smoothly hearty manner? I thought I detected it, but it might have been a suppressed hiccup from the hot sauce on the crawfish. "Chefs in New Orleans are the same as chefs everywhere. They are limited in their outlook. Take them outside of Creole, Cajun, and French cuisine, and they're all adrift. For this task, we need a man with a wide international background, someone who knows all the cooking techniques, all the ingredients." He seemed to want me to accept that, to believe him, to agree with him. Did I? I could not think of any reason why not. There was some feasibility in what he said, and anyway, what did I have to lose? Just a couple of days to give London a chance to sweep all that rain down the Thames and out to sea. I suppose the only thought that held me back was that in the past I had accepted many commissions to perform seemingly simple and straightforward tasks relating to food, restaurants, eating, and related subjects. Most of the tasks had been just that, simple and straightforward, but a few had turned out to have embarrassing and even dangerous consequences. When mussels and marjoram turned into murder and mayhem, I wanted to seek the nearest exit, a course of action not viewed sympathetically by the employer. I always maintained that it was not cowardice, but common sense. "Tell me again about this book," I asked. "Certainly. How about coffee?" "I recall reading that New Orleans coffee contains chicory." "Yes, terrible stuff." "I've tasted it. It used to be very popular in England. It's not that bad. I think I'll have it for a change." "Chicory is some kind of vegetable, isn't it?" Van Lynn was not reconciled to the thought of anyone actually drinking a vegetable. What had been his comment on New Orleans chefs, in fact all chefs? That they were limited in their outlook. Still, this was not the time to be picky. "Yes, the roots of the vegetable you call endive in the USA are the chicory used in coffee. Endives are eaten only in the form of the leaves. They use them in salad quite often." Van Lynn's pursed lips indicated that I had not converted him. "Terrible idea, putting a vegetable into coffee." "Blame Napoleon," I said. "It was his fault." "He's a bit of a hero in this part of the world," Van Lynn reminded me. "Yes, help you fight..."